Hey everyone, welcome to Lunar Beaches Crypto, where we ride the waves of the crypto market all the way to the moon. Today we're going to be going into the charts and taking a look at Litecoin. Now let's go ahead and just dive right on in. Go ahead and smash that like button while you're at it. All right, guys. So I've got Litecoin stacked on top of XRP because I just wanted to point out some similar price movements between the two. We can see that with both Litecoin and XRP, with Litecoin here, we've got this big cup for the last cycle. We got the pull down for the bear market, and then we got the push up for the bull market, pull down for the bear market, push up for the bull market. Now this one got XRP got hindered by the SEC lawsuit that came in right around here. That's why you got the big dump, and then it ran up from there. Now they both do this little pullback here, pull back, push up, pull back down further to the lows, and then both of them build a base, right? Building a base, kind of just staying within a range. And then eventually XRP popped, and when XRP popped, Litecoin went on a little run, but then it stalled out, mostly because of broader market issues, tailwinds, headwinds, whatever you call them. I ain't no scientist. But anyways, let's go ahead and pull a fib on Litecoin. We're just going to do a macro fib first. So we can see we are above the 0.114, used it as support, bounced off of it, got a little bit of a trying to get a shift in market structure here. If this can break out and break above these highs here, then the next stop would likely be 0.382 with a slight pause, and then a continuation to the 0.5 at $221 for Litecoin. Now XRP, not doing any price predictions. This is a Litecoin video after all. XRP got above that 0.114 and then pushed off and away from it. So Litecoin did a similar move here, but it got that pull back down to it, which is fine. Now it's just gearing up potentially for that bigger push to the upside. It seems XRP is more of a leader this market, and LTC or Litecoin is more of a laggard. Now, big picture for Litecoin. Let's go and put the fib on last cycle's high to the bear market low and zoom in a little bit more here on our price action so we can see that the 0.236 acted as resistance. This was also a previous support resistance level in here. We can just mark that off right there. And you can see acted as support here, where you get the bounces off of it, then you fall through, retest it, and then continue lower. Price could not even get up to it a couple of times in 2024. Then when price did get up to it, we saw the big sell-off, double tap sell-off, and now it's going to try and make another move to the upside, I believe. So let's go ahead and pull up a fixed range volume profile of this range, and we can see, I need to move this over one more. We can see that once we get above this value area high, and more importantly that 236, there's essentially clear skies to 183. There is a little bit of a volume notch here at 150, but that could just be fuel to push us to that 183 at the 382. So if we do break through here, that would be a potential stopping point. Break up slight pause, push up to the 0.382, then a bigger correction, and then push up to the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement at 227. Now, depending on how all of this actually ends up playing out, this price action in here, this could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, and that would complete a 5-wave impulse. Or we could see a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, and go ahead and get up to the golden pocket. Either way, I'll be looking for the 5-wave impulse. Now we are on the weekly chart, so the 5-wave impulse is likely, I mean, it might be the last move for Litecoin, so it might not actually go and break out into all-time highs. However, if Litecoin can break through the 0.5 and 0.618, the golden pocket, and break through that 786, then the likelihood of it just correcting and then continuing, I think, increases dramatically. But it's going to be key to break that 786, and really we want to see a close above it if we are to see new all-time highs for Litecoin this cycle. Now, if I take in on the fixed range volume profile from this peak, you can see, I mean, it's essentially clear skies above. Nothing really getting in the way other than that 181 mark, which is also a weekly, I can see a weekly fair value gap in here. We do have weekly order block in here. It's going to be a big order block. Break through that thing. That's why I say if we break through that, that is going to be key. If we can break through that big order block, that level right there at the golden pocket, and get pushing, then Litecoin will likely break out into higher prices and into new all-time highs. And then we could start seeing the next levels getting hit at the 1.272 at $517. Let me get this tightened up just so I can get some good numbers in here. So 515.53 at the 1.272, then $644.79 for the 1.618. If things get super bullish, then we have potential to see even higher than that, potentially getting up to the 2.618 at $1,018. So we could get there, we might not. Only time will tell. I do like the way that things are looking at the moment. This does look like potentially a 5-wave impulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Full Fibonacci extension at the 4.236 would bring Litecoin to $1,622. I don't know that we will get there, but I do think $1,000 is potential, is on the table, just because it is a psychological level that people might try to get to. But that first psychological level, of course, is going to be $500. So getting a little push above that to 515 wouldn't be surprising. But that first psychological level is going to be $500. But once you break that $500, actually, once you break the 1.618, then I think that $1,000 becomes much, much more likely. But we shall see. That's going to be it for this one, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you are new. And yeah, thank you for watching my video update on Litecoin. Mad love. Hope you all have a wonderful, beautiful, wonderful... Hope you all have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical day. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.